Hello, 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 what's up, shit? How we doing on this beautiful, beautiful Monday stream? Who would have thought? Yeah, I missed some. I'm sorry. I fell into the satisfactory fever again with the NZ. It's a thing. It's a thing. And I won't have much time here today either, but I wanted to get a stream in. But I have exactly 4 hours until Yenzi is back, so we'll do it now. We'll do it now. Yeah. We're gonna continue working on the world map upgrades. So gonna be sure. Gonna be sure. Can co-work together. I assume only Europeans are gonna watch me today, so hello bot viewers. Really shows his priorities. It's the truth. I don't know what to say. It's just the truth. I'm a gamer, okay? I have gaming in my last name. It is what it is. Okay, let me see. We stopped last time here. We made this island, so that's good. I think I'm gonna start on the Earth Kingdom. You could also do the Eastern Air Temple. Eastern Air Temple is gonna be basically the same as this. We might as well do that now, just so we have it. Maybe. How am I meant to focus on work? You don't have to watch. You only have to listen to my beautiful voice. Can I rewatch Hail Mary today? It recently got on Prime? Ooh, that's nice. I got tickets, by the way. I got tickets for Odyssey and Spider-Man. I'm gonna watch Odyssey like a week later with my dad, though. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Wait, is this one thing already? It's 2 things. Why is it 2 things? That's weird. Not IMAX? No. It's too far away, and my dad is gonna visit my town anyway. How did we do it here? Just the whole thing, right? Yeah. In fact, I don't even need that because this can just be its own group, and then we're gonna delete these both later. I never comment or whatever, but I'm actually looking forward to this game. It looks great, so I might give it a try. Maybe I have to buy a PlayStation for that, but that's okay. What's up, crazy Daniel? Daniel, I think. Thank you. Thank you. Should I just spam these around for now? Or? I mean, it's basically the same as the Southern Water Tribe, so I'm just gonna do that. Why is this closest IMAX theater in Gothenburg? Yeah, mine is pretty far away too. I think my closest one is in Berlin. No, wait. Yeah, it might be in Berlin actually. It's either in Berlin or in Leonbeck, and both are like 4 hours away. I hope I didn't dox myself with that. But yeah, it's a pain. Bro, if I would have an IMAX cinema in my town, I would be there like every week. Like every day. I would definitely have like a membership card or something. But it's all so far. I don't care what the internet says about the Odyssey. I watched the. I don't even know if I watched the first trailer, honestly. I don't think I've seen any trailer of it. I think I've only seen pictures. Which is exactly what I wanted to do. But yeah, I am very excited. It's a Nolan movie, I'm gonna like it. I don't care what they do. But I don't think I've seen any trailers yet. The closest cinema is like a normal cinema in my town. It's like 50 minutes away. It's like your average cinema. You have 3 IMAX theaters? Oh, that is crazy. I would only be there. You would not see me on streams anymore. I would only be in the cinema. We can do a small island here too. This is group, right? Yeah, we can fill in the rest later, that's fine. Good old cinema where you need to go outside and walk up staircase to enter the projector room? Oh, that's nice, that's sick. Old school, cool. Yeah, we can do some progress with it, that's fine. It's just a lot of spamming as it's what it has to be done. As a project for me, acting classes, I made a documentary once about my local cinema and behind the scenes and interviewed the staff. That's cool. You get to watch free movies? Oh. I might have to start working at the cinema then. Honestly, this year has been crazy good. Movie-wise. Or is crazy good, still like a lot coming. Elca, what are you doing? I'm getting my 4 hours of stream time in before Yenzi comes back so we can continue playing Satisfactory. That's what I'm doing. What have you become? I'm sorry. It's the gamer in me. The animal. Isn't Satisfactory made in Sweden? Yes, it's made by Coffee Stain Studios, who also made Goat Simulator, by the way. Fun fact. And Deep Rock Galactic too, I think. Why can't you stream Satisfactory? No. Me playing Satisfactory is me being 50% of the time in a calculator. You don't want to see that. Yeah, so the streams would be way too long. When Yenzi and I have our Satisfactory sessions, like every 2 years or so, we usually play for like 12 hours straight. So every day, like for like 2 weeks. Not healthy. but it is necessary. It is. It is. It's such a good game. Yo, Allah is so unemployed. This is what life is. Okay, I think we can get rid of these, no? Did we have a backside? Oh, we did! Have this. Get some of these in. Stone Castle, what's up? I'm very good. I'm very good. Hope you're doing good too. I took days off because someone is visiting tomorrow. Ooh, nice. Emily hasn't said anything about the rocks. Must mean they're good. I think they're pretty good. I think they hold up. Guys, I haven't put a sticker on this yet. Let's dig up. Okay, how? Oh, it's very, very mountainous. Did I go back in the sun to season myself again? I didn't go to the beach for a month. I was dying. I have to go outside again too, but the next few days and weeks are gonna be rough. Nah, we're not gonna do new mountain asset, not for this. We have so many maps that have mountains. If anything, we're gonna make a new mountain asset for a map and then import it. Okay, I think I'm gonna rethink the color of this right away this time. There's actually not a lot. Wait, this doesn't have any spikes at all, I think. We still have our assets in here? Oh, okay. Did we? Oh no, this here. This is our battery. I think we can actually probably use this one. Is this? No, oh, that is the mountain from Desora. Nah, we don't need a bridge. Not on the Air Temple Island. It's rocky. Can we match this a little bit better? What color does this need? This needs a little bit of more red. That works. That works. 58 watch streak. Ooh. We can also use this for more intermediate areas. This peak is very unique though, so I don't want to use it too much. When I get to 100, you owe me a sub? Make it 1,000. No. Oh, okay. If you get it, you get a sub. Promise. Clip it. $100 is a lot of streams? Bro, you're already more than halfway through it. Nothing. Nothing. Do you watch the VODs if you watched it live? Or if you just missed it? Watch him start a stream at like 3 AM right as he gets to 99. Look. I might do that. I might. Okay, this is very high. Can we do something like this? So we get like a beach too? Oh, I kinda like that. I think the color has to be different though. A little bit more sandy. Yeah, something like that. Okay, where does it start? This starts... Actually, it starts exactly there. Almost. It starts like 1 over. Like around here. It goes into the water around here. Look, I only have limited spots. I only have limited spots for a VIP. Yeah, okay, so this has to loop around basically almost the entire island. It loops around up until here, then it goes down a little bit, and then up again, and then it goes down again here on the edge again. Let me place those already so I don't forget. Same this. We can probably bring it in from here. We can always mix in some other assets later if you want to. And then it goes down around. Actually, it already starts going down here, and then it's just beach. And to think I was about to make Elca VIP on my streams. I haven't watched your streams once. Why would you do that? I'm not worthy. They're probably fun, but I can't. I can't watch. I actually don't watch that much Twitch. The only people I watch is basically Piece of Craft. That's it. And if we raid someone, then I stay a little bit too. It's true. But yeah, I don't watch a lot of Twitch myself. You know what? I'm blocking you? No! We'll clean up these like weird spots later with those assets. It's fine. Does this look like a good... Yeah, this is nice. Alright. Don't get caught. What is this? This is basically... No, wait, what is this? Oh yeah, it does go in. Okay. Yeah, there are some little coves. We can probably accentuate them a little bit more. I'm just gonna rough out the shape of these so we don't forget them. I can't wait to add like little boats and stuff to this. It's gonna be so nice. I said I finished this YouTube video and then I start cleaning, but you went live, so now I've gotta postpone it 4 hours. You can have me in the background while cleaning. You don't have to watch me place a million thousand assets. Oh, you wanna shed. You wanna shed, that's it, right? Okay, there's a little outcrop here too. That's gonna look so good later. When we put in the grasslands. Speaking of grasslands, we need some good grasslands. Because most of the Earth Kingdom is grass stuff. Not sure if we can reuse an asset that we already did for that. I will just stand there with a broom in hand and looking at the iPad. There are very few things I hate more than cleaning, so I think it's gonna be a more interesting option. I get it, I get it. Yenzi got one of those robots that drive around in your apartment, and he named the robot Elca's mom. And then he always gets like notifications Elca's mom needs to be cleaned. Okay, does this loop around all the way to the back? Yeah. It goes a little bit inside here. I actually don't mind doing the big cleanings when I get the sudden urge to. It's pretty satisfying actually. What I hate the most is just the repetitive matters that I have to do every day. And if I'm motivated, I stop doing it for a day and then I'm doomed. Yeah, I get it. Does this also go through? Yeah, this also goes down here. Once you get started, it's like fine. I think getting started is, as always, the hardest part. Okay, I was a little bit worried that the coastline is a little bit too high, but I think it's fine. Good size, good size. Picking up the cat hair? How's that a thing? Not bald yet, I hoover and there's hair like 5 seconds. Where does it come from? It spawns. The cat has like an hair spawner attached to it. Alright. Even just this already looks better, even though we're gonna get rid of the mainland thing. Shave the cat bald and draw a blue arrow on the head? That doesn't seem like a good idea. Okay. It also goes down here again. Poor cat. There's like nothing happening in the Avatar world in this region, right? Like this whole region right here, there's like nothing happening. On the right, Pagoda, Upper Lost Days. Yeah, like this region is like completely unused. And there's Ba Sing Se up here, and Lake Laogai. Anyone know if copyright issues will come up when he tries to allow us to play the game? Stuff like that is already covered. You don't have to worry about that. Unless I would suddenly decide to sell the game, which I can't. Okay, we have more coastline. Let me just place these assets where they are, and we can adjust them later. Have a little bit more coastline here. And Serpent's Pass, but I think for the Serpent's Pass, I'll probably do something more unique. But we can have like a little bit here. Anywhere else? That is all mountain. That's all mountain. I guess the Western Air Temple is kinda like this. And then we have also Kyoshi Island with like a bigger art. I think we can actually push Kyoshi Island out a little bit. Something like that. And then we can also put like a koi fish around here that swims around. Maybe with an unagi. This loops all the way back into here, so it goes like this. And on the other side, it's just flat land. Is the unagi specific to Kyoshi, or is the species found in other places? From what I know, it's only at Kyoshi Island. I mean, the serpent and Serpent's Pass is kinda similar. Okay, that was it cliff-wise. I wanna see how the cliff looks in ice too, though, because technically it is a little bit cliffy. It's way more blue than I thought. Kinda like that. Oh, that is kinda cool. Doesn't really fit with what we have though. Looks incredible. What is the ETA on it? When it's done. You don't have to worry about time. Okay, let's see if we can find like a good grass asset. I was thinking about this. Maybe even this. Let me get it. Okay. You can do anything with that. Oh, I like the look of that. This also looks okay-ish. I don't know if we should actually make it grass. This might look weird. I think we have to touch up the edges a little bit if we want to make it look good. Did we group all of these? Oh, thank God. Maybe this a little bit lighter? I think this is like topographically too rough. And this we have to touch up on the edges so it blends better. I think I rather want the edges to be a little bit rough and the inside not as rough, because then it's gonna blend better with these. Can we use this for anything else? Oh, for grassy mountains. That's gonna look great. Wait. Oh, that's gonna look so good. Yeah. Let me fix up this. That's not really great. Worldmap Redux Remake Remastered re-release. Have you guys seen Naughty Dog have changed their banner image on Twitter and Blue Sky to like their physical discs of their games? Oh man, I'm not sure if Sony's gonna like that. .0 remix. Let's see. Yeah, this edge has to be a little bit softer. I think probably even softer than that. And this doesn't need to be as soft. I just want this to be a little bit more random. Do we need to do something for the back side? Yeah, a little bit. Also the edge. I think for this we can actually have the top be pretty dense. Touch up the edges a little bit. Maybe a little randomness up here. Okay, that should be good. This one might actually work for grassy stuff too. We'll see. Worldmap. Oh, I haven't even noticed this on the map. Look at this. The quarry campsite, they actually put like a little thingy up here too. That's pretty cool. Hidden behind the mountains. This map is so well done. Whoever made this map is like, holy cow. Okay. Let's outline this a little bit. Also, oh, this is an update. An update. There we go. There we go. Oh, I made them dark. That's. I'm just gonna fix that later. Yeah, this looks better. Can definitely blend these a lot better. Okay, maybe we should paint a little bit where the grasslands are. Let me put these here. Okay, oh, what is going on? What outside? What the hell? I go like here. And then the desert loops around like here. Oops. That's fine. I'm only gonna do this like the right part for now. And up here it's going here up until Basing See. Then all of Basing See basically. Basically like that. Then it goes up until here. And all of that is grassland. All of it, like literally all of it. Okay. I think we're gonna start with the coastline again, because then I know how small these assets need to be. And I want a little bit of elevation up here. We can have stuff like this. That's like going down too, I think. As long as we sprinkle in some trees and stuff, it'd be fine. Oh wait, these have to be grouped, otherwise this is not gonna end well. We probably have to clean up a lot of this later once we delete the underlying script. this gonna be too mountainous? Or can we just on top? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, we can cover that. That's fine. Some of these are also like dead grass, so we have to look out for that a little bit. And for this middle section we can do a little bit chunkier things because I think... Oh no, we don't. That's fine. Should be fine. So I think once we have like a rough idea where everything is, we can also delete the script underneath. So we get a better idea what we have to touch up. The scoop is actually a perfect example why you should always have like a concave part on the scope too, because if you wanna do like inner curves like this, you always have to use a bunch of them. Not ideal. This is all gonna curve down later. This is like gonna be basically like this, like a slope. How do our trees look on this? Oh, these fit perfectly. That's really good. We can just keep them around here on the desert. That's fine. Always seems like there's someone showering in the background of the song. Okay, this also goes down. I have to clean this up when we get rid of the scope later. We're gonna remove the scope like bit by bit so we can clean it up. And I think I might do a unique scope for the desert for now. With like dunes. Something proper for the desert later. Oh, that's gonna look so good. It's gonna be so much better than the old map. Okay, this also slopes down. We're gonna cover this later. That's fine. Okay, I think we can start getting rid of a couple of things here. What is oh, these islands are just sand, okay. That's fine. Let me do it up until here. Let's get rid of this. I think I'm just gonna do it flat for now, and then we can put the hills on top of that later. Also, in this region up here, it's all dead grass, so we have to keep an eye out for that. Can we match this color? It's gonna be a match. Dead grass would be a good name for a metal band. Okay, I think it's a little too yellow. That's pretty much it. Damn, that actually changes so much. I think we should whip out our stickers. Yeah, whip out our sticker. I don't know how much we wanna cover of this. We might do like one big sticker for all the grass just to make our life a little easier. How big will Upper be on the map? Very small. If you played the current world map, it's basically gonna be the same like that. I think the scale pretty good on that one. Okay, dead grass. I think we need to tone down the sticker a little bit, just so it shows up a little better. Okay, so we have dead grass around here. What around here? Pretty much all of that. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, that's gonna look so good, I'm excited. Do we have like a good sand thing? Didn't do sand yet, right? I mean, we had this. Or sand. I'm not a big fan how this handles like near water stuff though. I'm not even sure how we would fix this, honestly. Does this have like any of flag perspective? I don't think it does have flag perspective. Oh, just the water. Welcome back, Irene. Could we fix this if we bring the water level down while we go up? Kinda could. Oh, this is just... This is not gonna fix it. I don't think Ruffle is gonna fix it. If this... Nope. Waviness? Nope. Maybe you could do some logic. The farther you go, the more assets are there. Not really necessary for the world map, I think. Because we can basically spam these however much we want. We have a lot of gameplay thermo left. It might actually be the loose underside of these. There's a problem with the MAR? No. What is it? Is this for tile screen or something? No, this is our world map where you travel to the different levels with upper. Let me just try to cover this as best as I can from the bottom. Let's see if that fixes it. If the gameplay thermal is too high, the animations don't spawn. Ooh. Did you test it on a specific map or what? What's up, Yenzi? Omashu? Damn. Omashu isn't even that bad. Okay, that doesn't fix it. Have you removed the old animation stuff from like Mario? Kinda, but you fly with upper on the Worldmap. We already have a version of this, we just remake it right now to look better. Yeah, I think as long as we keep an eye on the thermal, it should be fine, I think. But I mean, energy, that's gonna be an issue either way if the thermal is too high. Because everything depends on it. Like, we're gonna spawn more things than just animations, so I don't think it's bad, per se. You just need to make sure the wire count is low in the maps, which shouldn't be that bad, yeah. The sun logic needs reworking, it looks messy and convoluted. Yeah, I already said that when we made the Pirate Bay. We have to redo that. It's so annoying to work with that. And not the Pirate Bay, the fishing village. Just as the config and copy the various or remove all the calculation logic. That's how we should do it. Do the config and copy the values in and remove all the calculation logic. That's how we should do it. Yeah, all the calculation. I don't know why we do that at all, honestly. Like, sure, it's like dynamic, but all of our maps are static, so it doesn't really make sense to have it dynamic. And we can always keyframe stuff if we feel the need, like we need something dynamic. Honestly, my personal opinion about that gadget is we should only keep the text boxes for the horizon stuff. I don't think we should touch the sun and stuff at all. Yeah. And some maps don't even need the text boxes because it's gonna look weird, especially if you have like big towers and stuff and it like clips with the fog. It looks so bad if it clips with the text boxes. Because you don't have like that smooth horizon atmospheric fade thing. This is all pretty flat. Yeah, I think with a lot of things you first have to make it to know what's wrong with it. And then if you remake it, you can do it so much better. Or not remake it, but like update it. In the MAR case. I don't think we're ever gonna remake that. I think we need like a few subtle hits on this. Yeah. Everything I wanted to do with MR is in, by the way. Crossfitting animation, scrolling stuff version of animation. So sick how it all works. Now just need to convert everything and do a bit more polish. That sounds awesome. Could you fix the feet sliding thingy? The spinny feet? Yeah? Oh shit! That's actually really good. What was the problem for that one? Was it just not like animated or? But oh, that looks so clean. I think for these small lines I might have to do like a custom. I'm still not sure about this. Does it disappear? I mean, you're never gonna fly that high. The maximum you gonna fly is probably like this height. Yeah, it's fine. I had empty keyframes on the very first frame of the action recorder for every row, which Dreams hates. I ran into the issue in the past, but I thought it actually wasn't an issue, and it was. Damn. If I just sculpt something under it, like if I do... I mean, if I would still have the script that we used for this, would not be a problem. This can be super loose, so it doesn't really matter. No, it is like... it's clipping with the water. The water is a problem. What I miss, we only did a few grassy things, especially here around. A little bit of stuff, yeah. Does this clip if it's like a text box water? Because then we know if it's looseness or not. Okay. How big is the upper you're flying compared to them? Well, I can show you. Let me see. I can show you the old version, then you can get an idea how this is gonna look like later. Papa's gonna be like this size.
Yep, yep.
Oh, that's gonna look so much better with the new sets. I hate the cliff sets that we have going on right now. Looks so bad. Yeah, the trees too. I think having it a little bit more stylized is definitely the go. Too. Experimenting with the Angst camera settings to make him feel more grounded in the world. Felt like the conversion felt a bit disconnected because of how wide FFU and how centered the closer camera was. Against me, it looks really nice, huh? Okay, let me see. Let me see. Have you saved it online? Ooh, I like it. I like that actually a lot. I think the rest of the menu can stay like that, but the outfit menu is nice. Yeah, that's way more cleaner, I like it. Camera feels really good too. Dude, this feels so good. The fact that this is MAR already is so nice. MAR always felt like a little bit delayed or something, but this feels really good now. I think the only thing is, I was like, yeah, this is still a little bit wonky. Like if you go from like walking to running, but I think this is mostly gonna be like intermediate animations. Do you plan on releasing it next year? I don't know. We'll see. Press square? Oh, this is the new camera. Oh. The old camera feels good too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see it. I don't know if I like it for platforming, no. Platforming feels a little bit weird with this one. Also, I think the FOV can be a bit more. It's a little zoomed in. But I like the offset. The slight offset. I think that for idle, in idle for a bit the camera should pan back like photo mode. Yeah, I think we can do that. Oh, did you rework the no stuff run? I think the arms look a little different. Nice. What's up, Shinchan? Grüße gehen raus. Oh? Are you sure? Look how the arms look here. Right? That might be because he's naked, yeah. Might be. This feels really good though, now. Good job, Energy. You did good. Oh, it's gonna be so exciting once we have all the animations in and we can actually like start proper doing things. Gonna be great. Pisses me right off when I see someone jogging with the most horrid articulation destroying form. Or for arms, yeah. Bro, or if they, like if you have like running, like professional running scenes in movies and stuff, and they don't put their fucking knees up, man. Put your knees up when you run. Okay, let's see. This is all desert. This is gonna be Omashu. And we're gonna have some mountains here. I'm fast but awful form. Bro, you cannot imagine. When I was in school, there were a lot of fast people in my like area, but they all had terrible form. And I taught some of them a little bit of what you have to look out for, and they got so fucking fast, man. Like if you are naturally fast and then have good form, bro, you're gonna be so fast. Put the heels down, yes. Yeah, I made. There we go. This is all. This is pretty much. It goes desert here, and this is greenish stuff like this. I actually kind of miss running, honestly. I mentioned this earlier, but I got a soccer ball the other day because I need to do something. I need to move again, but I'm getting 30, right? I'm almost at the point where it's gonna be bad if I don't move again. So I wanted to start slow again and do some soccer before I start running again. Because I love running. I don't love running long, but I love running fast. Is this still part of the sticker? It doesn't look like it that much. It is. We might have to tone down the sticker a little bit more. You have to go to at times where no one is on the field arena. I went to the park a couple days ago where it's like basically sunset, or you have to go ultra early. Then also there's no one there. I love exercising until I overdo it and then start dying. I don't like gym though. Gym is like, ugh. Get out of here. I don't like gym at all. Gym feels like, okay, I wanna look fit, but I'm not actually fit. No front against people who are gym. Go ahead, but I don't know. I don't think it's for me. It's always like, oh, I look so strong, but then they can't lift the washing machine. We need some Foresto. Foresto is gonna cover basically this area right here. I'm hiding from work in the toilet. On the toilet. Not on. Feels bad, man. If you place 2 washing machines on a bar and put a bench below, they can. I always love those videos. I don't know if you... It's like so specific, but I love watching like bouldering videos and stuff from Magnus Midbow. And it's always so funny if he's like... He looks like a normal dude, you know? He doesn't look like ultra strong if you just like see him. Unless he's like shirtless. But then he goes into like a gym and stuff, and then he like outpaces like everyone who does it like strength wise. It's so cool to see. I would love to go climbing too, but I don't want to ruin my hands. I have super nice soft hands. I have game developer hands. We need to come up with something here. This is all forest, but it goes down. Let me just remove this. Loki look like mushy peas, Elca. Your hands? I don't wanna ruin my my hand model hands. Way higher. Wait, this is ultra scuffed right here. There we go. This is so cool. It is. Making a world map is always super fun. It just takes a lot because it's a big map. Okay, so behind the mountains right here is also all grasslands. We can actually place some bigger parts right here. Also, this is going down into the river. This, oh yeah, this is all like this dead grass. Do you think you could make that tree cluster thing have more trees? What do you mean more trees? I can just place more assets. Or like different trees. I'm not 100% happy with this either yet. I think we need to touch up some of these. Definitely. What's up, Ready Legend? If you got more blobs, it makes Foss look bigger. True, true. Maybe we can touch it up a little bit. Maybe have some cuts inside of it. I think I want to get rid of this. A bad idea what we're working with. Same with here. Indeed. Okay, so this goes into Basing Se. So this right here is already Basing Se border technically. If we want to make an Basing Se that has the same shape as the one on the fan-made map, which I actually kind of like, with like a little bit more organic, not just straight up round. So border of Basing Se would be here, and then it would go around like. I'm gonna remake the point of interest places like the villages. Yeah, we're gonna do proper assets for all the points of interest. I already started doing this, converting our other maps into like small minis. This is just a basic block out, by the way. This is not detailed at all or painted. But yeah, we're gonna use the actual maps on the world map too. Oh, this is gonna look so much better. I'm excited. Okay, so we have some more trees around here. I think this is actually gonna use less assets than we had before. Because the trees were like 3 assets. This is all forest. All of this is forest. Oh yeah, the ref. There you go. There you go. This is the area we're working right now. I'm so glad I started this. It's gonna be nice. All of this. I mean, this is gonna be Basing Se, so I don't know if we should be covering this at all. I guess we can, and then we can just place it on top later. Probably gonna get rid of some of these mountains later once we have the city in. The city. I'm gonna take some liberties here and there, just so we can have something unique. Oh, that's gonna look nice. Can probably just angle this down a little bit. Yeah. Yes, sir. Oh, that's sick. Like once we have the clouds and atmosphere in, it's gonna be so nice. I also want to do more with like local stuff. So if you are flying over the southern waterfall, for example, I want the screen to be a little bit more bluish, like maybe like a freezing thing, maybe freezing effect. Also with like Fire Nation, it's gonna be have like a dark vignette and stuff like that. It's gonna be cool. Gonna be cool. Okay, so the top part right here. Yeah, this is all dark. Fine. Let me just. Oh, we already started this. Yeah, this is all dark grass. This goes all the way. That? Yeah, that is that. So we're gonna have some foresty areas here again. It's gonna start here. And it goes up until here. Basically up until Basing Sea borders. Yeah, this is all forest. Forest and some mountains. Green. Here starts a little bit of grass and then it goes back into the mountainous areas of the northern air temple stuff that sits like on this part right here. I feel like we need maybe different mountain asset for the northern air temple. How we could spam this one, also this is pretty unique. Just use that one tool where you paint the map and put stuff on it. It's way easier. What do you mean? I don't want this like flat and painted. I want this to be like 3D and detailed. If we spam these assets, it's gonna look more detailed when you fly over it. Did we already cover this? Yes. Okay. Get rid of this. Actually, we can get rid of all of this. Oh, I think. The island for now. The island is ours, so mainly this with like a little bit of green on the middle. Oh, that works. Whip around. Okay, let me cover these big units. Oh, this is like all. Wait, where was the big one? The big gray area is up here. Okay, let's cover this first. The rest can be grass, that's fine. It was just something. Ah, easy. 10%. I think our old map was like 20 for the whole thing. Just having these like coastlines to like flatten out gonna look so much better than the old one. The assets around here can be pretty big because it's mostly gonna be covered by Vassing later. But I don't worry too much about that. Jason, what's up? Alright. I think I'm gonna start working around this area right here. The coastline, also Kyoshi Island is. And then we can do the desert, and then we have already a pretty good chunk done. Jet's Forest is gonna be a little bit more difficult because I don't know if I can just recolor these to look red. And oh, it actually holds up really well. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we can definitely use. Yeah, I'll place one. So we know. Okay, let's work on the Kyoshi area. Okay, so that's basically. Let me see. We do have a little bit more desert around here, and connects to the desert. We have like a mountain range that goes along here, and it goes into the swamp. And all of this is forest. Oh, marsh is gonna sit right here, for example. Yeah, and the rest is desert. Good. Yeah, I think we're gonna start by Kyoshi. I think that's probably the best bet we have because we can easily blend this together. For the mountains, I'm not sure if we should reuse that. I mean, they hold up. Need something a little bit more pointy though. Something pointy? I guess this one. This one is pretty pointy. I feel like you can definitely tell if this one is copied though. Oh, we'll see. Also, I need to expand this here. Okay, Kyoshi Island area. It's all grass with a couple of mountains in sprinkled in. Yeah, a mountain. We do have our other mountains here, right? Yeah, this one. Them around. Up here is actually the fishing village from the swamp. There's like a little what do you call it? Beach? Right here. This one already starts here too. I think the way we can probably fix the weird like disappearing islands is if we expand this asset a little bit on the bottom. That might fix it. Okay. This part. In fact, all of this can probably be removed. Actually, no, because I need the height. Height has to be consistent somewhat. I was digging in my PC and I found some gold of my athletic era. Ooh. Like running videos? Only running video I have is of my worst ever race performance. I have like a few. I think a few are on YouTube. My grandpa used to like record everything. Rock Bar, what's up? Yeah. Forbidding someone another. I was also in the under 15 category as a freshly 14 shortest of the bunch. I managed to finish 4th, but there was a pretty huge gap between me and the top 3. Wait, you did? Oh, I see. Yeah, that was. I think that was always a little bit weird how, like, depending on when your birthday was, like you had like a year of a head start sometimes. Like that system was kinda scuffed. I don't know how else would do it though. Because a year in athletics is like insane, like in early years. Doesn't matter that much when you're getting older, but like between like 12 and 16, around those years, that's like crazy how much difference one year makes athletics wise. Can we combine this nicely? Oh, that's so nice. I like it. I still want to touch up these mountains. These look so bad. I think we're probably gonna replace these completely. All of this is forest. Internet cut out? Welcome back. This loops around here. If we ever decide to update this tree asset, it's gonna make such a big difference because it's covering so much. This forest goes around. Then we also have some bigger mountain. More green peas. With the Sony 2028 nonsense, what will happen to this game? Nothing. Dreams is already completely digital. I don't know. I think we should make another mountain asset actually. One that is a little bit more shoppier. I think I'm gonna keep these as a stand-in for now, but yeah. Let me actually match colors. Kinda. What else do we have? Oh, we do have these. These did look weird in the water though, because they are hilly like this. It's gonna be pretty hilly in the water too. What about these ones? I think this one's too detailed. I think we're gonna get rid of this one completely. We also haven't used this one yet. I don't think I will actually. We might use this in the desert a little bit. Yeah, no, these look weird. Maybe for detail work later. Has anyone actually acquired 1 million cabbages before? Not yet. Yeah, I think we're gonna use these for detail work later. Could we make this asset work? No, not really. What about this one? Oh, that's not too bad. Do you remember when you made us gamble? You don't like gambling? Gambling?
And I forget the next couple of lines, but then it goes secret tunnel through the mountain. Secret.
Have you used that one anything? That cookie next to stalagmites? The cookie next to stalagmites? I mean this one? This Kyoshi Island. I can't copy Kyoshi Island. Oh, these? No. This was only here. This is from Bumi's cave. What do you mean? Speak in sentences, Emily. I don't know what you mean. The group. What do you mean? Talk to me in sentences so I know what you mean. I can't look into your brain, man. The collection. This one. We made this for the world map. This is the asset scene for the world map. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Yeah.
Bro, you talk in 3 words maximum. How am I supposed to know what you mean, Emily? What's up, Juvy? How are you doing, Juvy? I remember when Juvy made that fishing minigame with the percentage probability for the bigger fish lowering as the size of the fish increased, and we test the efficiency of the logic. We started gambling the channel points to see if we could guess the fish. Oh yeah. I remember that. What time is it for Juvy? Oh, it's like a nice time for Juvy actually. Juvy, the battle model looks nice. I've seen your work on it a little bit more a few days ago, I think. You need different mountains. I don't want to scope mountains though. I hate sculpting mountains. Let me think, do we have any mountains that look like this? Do you have anything that looks like this? I think the closest thing that we made to this was the fishing village, the stuff. No, I don't want to use Ian's ones. Thermo, man. Thermo. If you want to have all these like mini thingies in the map too, you need a little bit more graphic thermo. Oh, let's look. Mix the peaks. I mean, all of these are the ones we already have. These like flat ones. That's fine. We might have to do something special for the northern air temple with like snow caps, because I don't like how the snow caps look here. What we already made. But this one is pretty unique to this area. I think we should more look for mountains like this, because this is like literally the only area where they are so peaky. Blind us. Yeah, all of the other ones are fine with the mountains we have. Actually, it might be fine if we use the mountains that we already have. Honestly, it's only like this small area right here, and the other ones are pretty much all the ones we already did. It's like one village. It's like, isn't this? Yeah, this is Baifeng Estate. True. Yeah, there's the Baifeng. It's actually crazy that they have the Baifeng Estate like in this map, like this. That's crazy. I think we are fine with the mountains that we have. Yeah, for the marsh mountains we're gonna use the same. I think we it would be nice if you have one more mountain asset like mixed in, but it's not really necessary. I'm more. I want like an asset like this. Like this would be a good asset to have. Like this transitional thing. Do you guys remember when they made a Game of Stole style info for everything? Yeah, there was also one for Avatar, which looked really nice. Jongjong kinda has these. Let me see. Jongjongs are a little small though. I'm not sure if it has the detail we need. Oh wait, this might be fine actually. I need to clean them up a little bit. Oh, this might be actually really good. Good call. Let me clean this one up a little bit. This bottom part is kind of guffy. And also the color. I don't know why they look like this in the first place, honestly. We should probably update this for Dongjong in general. You made one better? I mean, if you can tell me the one, I'll happily look at it. Could probably use the backside for the desert. Yep, update this a little bit. In fact, I'm actually gonna get rid of all the detail on the bottom. I also wanted to update this one. Let's see what does the other side look like. Maybe that fixes it a little bit. We'll see. I think we're gonna get rid of this. We don't really need that. Also, no, those can be nice detail ones. How did I make the? Okay, so it's just annual. I wanted to fix up the border of this a little bit. We can have smaller stuff on top of this too. Don't need to delete the detail we already made. I also want to get rid of some of these very dark areas. They kind of poke out. Especially because we rotate them quite a bit. Yeah, I might smear on top of this. Get the smaller details going. Okay, let me save this before we do anything that we don't want. I don't know if we have the detail level in this. Maybe we want these to be a little bit more. Yes, I don't know. The Great Divide. Does that look more like a forest? I mean, it has a backside, but we don't really need it. Let's see how that looks in the map. We can always go back. That's why I made it save. I think I have stick drift. Let's see. No. I don't know. I think I like the more stylized version more. This just looks like spinach. No, we went from peas to spinach. Yeah, I like the actual caps more. Okay, I do like that we filled in the spots though. Actually, wait. Maybe I like the shadows actually. I can't really tell from above though. Okay. Emily, did you mean this one? This or this one? This one doesn't work. Because it's gonna be... Actually, it might work. Canyon one? Okay. Canyon one. Which one? This one? You mean the plateau? I might get this one back for the Serpent's Pass. Because there's nothing really we have asset-wise that is close to this. Which one, Emily? You mean this one? I mean without like this top part, basically it. Bro, look how many smears are on this guy. I don't even wanna clean this up. How does that look if I just cut this? Wouldn't be efficient, but... Could we use this as a coast asset? Nah, that's also gonna be too detailed. Maybe we have a good one with this guy right here. Let's see. I think this will work. Oh, also did our fix it? It fixed it a little bit. It's still bad though. That's definitely better. First minute on Prime in Sweden right now? Ooh. Wait, let me check if it's on Prime in Germany too. First man. I can buy or rent it, but I think I always could do that. And I don't want to. Let me just outline this and then put like a green asset on top, so we get the general shape, and then we can like slope it up, because these slopes are actually pretty big. Is Jensi here? Jensi? Jensi! Yeah, we could definitely touch this up. Been following along since day one, so amazing what you have created. Time and patience is unmatched. Rooting for you. Thank you so much, Big Lake. I appreciate it. That is what it's all about. Okay, so let me just place a around here so we get a better idea of the size we need to height, and then we can get rid of this one. Can probably mix in some other assets too. The cliffs look like canyons? I mean, it's basically the same. A canyon is just without the water sometimes. Gonna play Satisfactory in like 20 minutes? Yes, maybe. Depends on what Yenzi's. I think Yenzi told me around like 2 to 3 p.m. he's gonna be back. So as soon as he writes in chat, I'm out of here. I'm so shit. Look, I'm just remaking the map here from the fan art. So disrespectful. I'm sorry. Maybe one day you will understand it when you play Satisfactory and stuff. It's an addiction. What kind of game is it? Think of Factorio. You know Factorio in 3D, basically. It's a factory game. You build a factory. If you don't freaking flip or move around these assets on a crack up, yeah, I'm gonna put a stick on it. That's fine. It's fine, man. It's fine. I wish my addiction could allow me to skip work. Yeah, I know how privileged I am in that sense. So I have to use it. I need to use my privilege of being able to play games whenever I want. This doesn't change a thing. It's just not that strong. Oh, it is. Satisfactory stream? Nah. That's. I don't think a lot of people would want to watch that. Eventually, the whole sticker is gonna cover the world, but we have to separate it out because otherwise it's gonna be all color mixy. People think I read all day in the library too. Do you not? What do you do? Do you watch streams in the library? Is that what you do? No, it is. I can't do that, Emily. It's gonna be overlapping stickers. You do not want to use more than one sticker on an asset. How does the backside look? Oh god, that's ugly. Do it? No. It works, but not good. Doing everything to books but reading them at work? Okay. Poor books. Wait, is this sticker off? Oh, it is that. Weird. This side looks so much better than this side. Might be the sun. We're gonna mix in other assets, Emily, it's fine. Unpacking, sending them off, tagging them, putting them back in chest, finding them in the incorrect chest, recommending them, throwing them away. Of this, but reading them off. When do you decide to throw away books? Because I feel like throwing away books seems to me like kind of the absolute last resort you would go for a book. What are the criteria for throwing away books? Is that Daft Punk song lyrics? Work it. I don't even know the actual lyrics. Fake Daft Punk fan. I like the look of that though, like from far away. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. This one is a little bit too red. There we go. Oh, there we go. Ach ja. How do you feel about this, Emily? That's better, right? Me. Mommy, mommy, mommy. Look like shit. That is nice. That's nice. Very nice. All of this is also covered by tree. Pretty much all of it. Definitely all the edges. Yenzi is not here. I know Yenzi also has very much the urge, but he has other things that he has to cover in his real life. How does this connect? This connects with the forest, and then it's just straight up that. We have pretty standard criteria, starting with our eyes. A book comes back in and I think, damn, this is kinda bad. So I just start by looking up how many copies there are in all of my province libraries. If there are less than 3, we are advised not to throw it, but to depot it, so it's request only. If it's only copy, we cannot throw it, no matter how disgusting it is. We have a little shelf with those books only. If there's a plenty of other copies and it's still on the market, then we honestly throw it. No biggie. You need to show me that disgusting shelf when I'm visiting. I want to see the disgusting bookshelf. That sounds like a fun time. It's like all smelly and like drippy. Only drippy books. It's not disgusting, it's very old mostly. We never get to that point. Okay, but they are smelly. They smell, right? My head librarian is very good with upkeep and she deposits and rebuys quite often. They don't if they smell, it means they are moldy. If they are moldy, all the other books get infested with mold, only the case in which throw it away. Damn. They only get moldy if they are wet though, right? Moist. One can say they reach a state of being moist critical. In some exceptional case, before throwing away an important book, even if it's moldy, we can send it to the conversation library and they digitize it. Do you have movies and games in your library, Irene? Or is it like only like cultural important movies, or like also like new stuff? Like if I go into your library on the 10th of July, are you gonna have Black Flag there? DVDs. DVDs? You also have floppy disk? For new stuff, we can't legally have it until 18 months of cinema premiere. Really? Huh. I think the actual problem was the color of these mountains, by the way, guys. It's not shape. Yeah, that looks better. For copyright laws, interesting. Legal to go to the library, get a CD, DVD, and burn it at home. So you have a copy as long as you didn't sell it or publish it. Oh! So you're doing that a lot, I imagine? What are your thoughts on the new Avatar Legends game? I remember you saying that the game's combat system will also be similar. Not similar, but I mentioned that we might look at it for like animations, but not the combat is not gonna be like that. But the animations, we're gonna look at the animations on that game. I think it looks cool. I'm not big on like fighting games, but you might check it out. I personally don't, because I can't be asked, but it's an option, especially for Emily if you're interested in some movies without having to pay subscription, especially older ones. I also have Blu-ray in mine. That's cool to know. I mean, how would they even like control that, right? It's like if you're renting a DVD, how would they control it that you can't burn it? Like people would do it anyway. Alright, Emily, have a good one. Oh my god, that looks so much better already than the old map. That's actually crazy, except these fire thingies. We have to do something about that. Early stream? Indeed. Indeed. Warte mal. I have to write Yanzi that he has to come in chat. Okay. Basically like photocopying, but an Italy photocopying limit is 15% of the book. Okay, but like how do they control that? Like if I take a book with me at home and I make a photo of every single page, like I'm not gonna come home and get my phone, right? There's like no way for them to know. Why are you streaming so early? Because I want to play Satisfactory with Yanzi later. Or very soon. we don't give a scheiße. Yeah. Have we talked yet about PS wants to get rid of game ownership? Yeah, I think we talked about this a bit in last stream. Also, one thing that kept popping up on my Instagram feed about the same like thematic is that if you are offline with your PlayStation account for like 3 years, they can actually get rid of your PlayStation account with all your games. That is kind of crazy to me too. Like imagine you're in the prison or something and you can't like go to your PlayStation or log into your PlayStation account, and then they're just gonna get rid of everything, and then when you come back out of the prison, you have nothing. No, 30 days, no. That would be insane, imagine 30 days. Holy cow. Steam does nothing in Vince, yeah. I don't know why they need to have weird policies like that. It costs like nothing to keep a PlayStation account alive on their servers. Only case in which I don't know really about the legal repercussions, but is if you photocopy every page and private it, and it has the library stamps all over it. I don't really know if it gets bad for us. I shall investigate. Oh, I didn't even think about the library stamps. Yeah. But again, like how would you control that, right? You can't go into every guy's home that rents a book and control if they have a photocopy of it. But that is an interesting investigation. I would definitely like if you find out about that, I would love to know. Steam did something and lost with a Steam machine though. Yeah. I mean, their problem with the Steam machine is that they can't sell it for less than the parts. Because they don't really have an incentive. How big is this? How big is this? Oh, I set up my mouse in a way so it's like inverted of the color it is on the screen, and I still can't see it if I if I hover over the map. Here, there we go. Been trying to make a parts list for a homemade steam machine, and the cheapest I've gotten was around 900. Let me send you a list, Rusty. Like, parts that I've going around. Where are you? There. I think it's this. Yeah. That is matching the steam machine, I think. Okay, let me see. The Bifong state is around here. We need to have a mountain range here. I looked it up. We don't face any legal repercussions, only the uploader of the illegally scanned file does. But if it happens, often we might face a consequence, but put by the editors, rising copyright fees cost. Interesting. Makes sense though. Can we build a mountain like this, maybe? To have something more interesting? That works. We could actually help locate the criminal too, now that I think about it. True, true. I was using DDR5 ROM. I've been using DDR4 since signature than DDR5. Yeah. I don't even know if the Steam machine uses DDR5 actually. Think about it. I have to look that up. Oh, the rotate mountains definitely help. That's nice. We can cover these weird edges with forest later.
Oh, my cabbages!
Yum.
Yum! Lucas, thank you so much for the 10 times Prime. Appreciate it. We can give a list of suspects and you need a valid ID to be registered, so you can't make a fake account. I mean, realistically, right? If you photocopy a book. I mean, nah, never mind. That was a bad thought. I was about to say, like, realistically, how many people, like, rent a specific book, right? But the ones that you would photocopy would probably be rented a lot. So, yeah. They have DDR5? Interesting. That's actually really interesting because they could have been shipping out on RAM a little bit, I think. I will probably stream for like 50 more minutes, Lucas. One meeting left and then I can relax, but Loki in the middle of a meeting. Imagine instead of Netflix Avatar remake, we had a sequel of Sokka's dad in the peak of the war after he left the Water Tribe. And maybe the 600 Days Siege of Ba Sing Se. That would be really cool. Yeah, I think Netflix should have not adapted the show, but should have made like a spin-off of something. Like also like Iroh's past and stuff. I think that would have been way more interesting. Or just focus on Zuko and Iroh, in fact. Iro's past is so confusing. What's confusing about it? How did he go from a general to the White Lotus? Because he failed the siege, right? And then he got downgraded by the Fire Lord. I'd love a spin-off of the woman airbenders. I think the woman airbenders was all like Eastern Air Temple, right? I think Eastern Air Temple in general would be really cool story-wise. We don't see a lot of that. We actually see a little bit of that in the Netflix adaptation, which was really nice. Was one of the few nice scenes from the Eastern Air Temple, actually. The kind of game I'd want out of Avatar: The Last Airbender, it needs to be like Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Survivor Kingdom Hearts, or Infamous. I agree. Like if a AAA Avatar game would come out, I would definitely want it to be kind of like those games. I think Jedi Fallen Order also inspired our game a lot, I think. Like how they handle location. I like the individual map concept way more than open world one. Yeah. If you do an open world, you always have to fill in everything in between the actual maps. And then it feels like the Mario open world racing game now. Mario World, whatever it's called. And where you have like weird spots in between the actual races. And it's like, eh. Yeah. It's interesting, like every time I hear like people talking about Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, it's like, oh, it's so good, you should try it and whatever. And I tried Breath of the Wild and I could not get into it, right? And I like open world games, usually. But I could not get into it, man. It was, I don't know what it was maybe just too much. I remember watching Gami's music production videos back in like 2018-19 or something, and he recommended watching your channel, Craziest Thing How Far I've Come. Oh, that's really cool. Thank you, Damien. And thank you, Gami. I recently started playing Bully Balkanis Canem edit in Europe from Rockstar Games. Because when you pre-order GTA 6, which a lot of people did, you also get like a free month of GTA Plus. So I canceled that instantly, and then you can also get Bully and like LA Noire and stuff like that for free. So I've been playing that, and Bully is actually really good. I was actually surprised. A lot of like their like usual like Rockstar systems are in that game already. Tears of the Kingdom sub. I hated it. I felt like it should have been a very good and fat DLC adding to the sky. Yeah. It's like reusing the complete map, right? Okay, so all of this is city right here. We can have a little bit of foresto around here. The rest is gonna be tough city here. It loops around here. The forest stops being forest around here. Thank you, Damien. Thank you. You can have some open spots, that's fine. It feels weird to have forest like right next to the desert. I think I'm gonna leave a little bit of a spot there, and then maybe once we have the desert sculpt, we can blend it a little bit. And also here, does the forest stop around? Yeah. And then it's just like along those mountains. Oh, we had like a few more. Oh, that is so much better than the old map. That's actually crazy. It looks so good with the forest too. Like once it's like a proper atmosphere. I don't know what we used in the actual map. Like I don't know, 15,000 or something. Maybe 5. That'd be so annoying. Oh no, you're gonna sit in class with the poopy shoes? Oh god. Just thinking about it, I have the smell in my nose, man. Have you posted a map update recently to YouTube or anything? No, no, no. Only the VODs. I mean, we are currently working on a map, so... And I think they've seen the last version of the map with the rewind. Okay, so this mountain range also extends over here and over it. There we go. Then there's forests. We have like a few spots of forest like in between here too. You could do a map update video when you're done, could be fun. Yes, yes, yes. What is this? This is all forest too. I think we can cover this. There we go. There we go. This part. Yeah, that's also all forest. Do we get an Agnikai with a dragon in this game? With a dragon? When does that happen in the series? We only do the series, we don't do anything extra lore-wise. We don't add any lore, we only do stuff that is either in the show or maximum comics. That is nice. Oh, I can't wait to see the whole map like that. Like a boss fight after Northern Water Tribe bonus level? I don't know. What pisses me off is the most is that it was underneath the area of the bus stop to protect you from the rain. Oh. We should save. I kind of want to do the desert. Because desert is easy. It's the same like all the way. It was hinted at, Iroh lied about killing the last dragon, but he saved them instead. Yeah, but Aang didn't fight them, right? And you play Aang in our game. So, yeah, you're not gonna fight a dragon. 15 minutes? Okay, good, good. Danny? What do you mean with the grid? I think we're gonna do the desert next time. Let's see, let's fix up this area right here. Bigger mountains here. Oh, this was that. Okay. Is anything being made for the vet grid? What the hell do you mean? Oh, VR grid. No, we cancelled the Tron game. There's actually a really good Tron game in Dreams now though. It's called Light Cycle Arena. But yeah, the Tron game that I started with Piece of Craft, we cancelled that. Because the other game is just so good. Also Lucasio, what's up? I'm guessing you're Lucas Delight? Right? Right, Delight? Damn, it's actually crazy that someone remembered that Tron game. Yeah. Yeah, if you have dreams, just look up Light Cycle Arena. That is basically the exact game I wanted to make with Piece of Craft. It's really nice. Please look up Cliff online. Aaron, it's fine. It's fine. You are flying so high over this, you're not gonna even see how this is looking. I know that is not how Cliff looks, but we also 99% of the players will not care or notice. I can never look up anything Aaron tells you to. Okay, good. Good call. We could also start doing the big mountain range along the desert on the east. I'm actually so excited for Black Flag. Can't wait. It's one of my favorites. Any fun plans this week? Yeah, Black Flag. Satisfactory and Black Flag is plans for this week. Closed my fingernails into the sun lounge. Fine. What? What kind of cryptic message is that? Oh, this is so awesome! We should definitely add some local clouds around these mountains later with some paint. There are no forests around here. I might add like a few here and there just to loosen it up a little bit. Actually, we didn't add anything here either, right? They do start happening around here again. A little bit more. Oh. And then up here is like all forest basically. Can I clean up this while we have time left? Sure. Oh, we also have some beachy areas going on. Oh, we might do that later. Fine. When we do these islands, we can do the beach area too. Okay, let's. This is basically all flat here. It's all around. Up until Jet's forest, so up until here it's all flat. I'm actually glad we started a new map. If we did this on the old map, it would be so cluster brickery. The old assets. Now that SteamOS is publicly available, I'm considering buying an Xbox handheld, installing SteamOS on it. An Xbox handheld? Like one of those ROG thingies? Or what do you mean? ROG LA, yeah. Custom Steam Deck? That sounds like a cool idea, no? Okay, we have some more mountain ranges. Around here. Oh wait, this is all mountain range. Covered by forest. Let's do up until Jet's forest. What's up, Sauce? Sauce? We can do the rest next time, I think. Yeah, let's just cover this forest around the water. Okay, oh, that's huge coverage, even like into the desert. How have you been doing? I've been doing good. Been playing a lot of games recently. And melting. Because Europe. But it's fine now, I think. Mostly fine. Hope you're doing good too. Slow. looks like a prime spot where we can some forest around. Yes. And the rest is also lots and lots of forest. Like all of this is basically covered. There's like a small pathway going through here. And all of this is also for. Yeah. That's the last thing we're gonna do today, I think. Cover this and then we're good to go for next time with the dessert. Why isn't Jet's Forest orange from above? It is though. Jet's Forest is like this huge island right here. Haven't made it yet. Doing well too, thanks for asking. I've been playing this crazy heatwave as well. It's insane. Like the what do you call it? The humidity is like the worst part of it. If it wasn't so humid, it would be fine, but and then no air, no like wind. Crazy, killing me. Yeah, this is all still forest. Around this island, also forest. I think there's a pretty big heat wave in the US right now, right? Like, I've seen like New York and stuff. It's been pretty bad a couple of days. Oh, that is so nice. That is so nice. I think I'm gonna keep the like mountainous areas in here though. Poking through. Apparently Discord's AI will ban people who post anything with a grid pattern. What? Alright. I think I'm gonna call it here. Good progress though, holy. So to recap what we did today. We made all of these mountains. We made the coastline around the Earth Kingdom. All of this, all of this, all of this. And next time is gonna be Les Deserts, and then we're probably gonna do Jet's Forest and fill up this side right here, and then we're gonna continue up. I think we're gonna finish the Earth Kingdom first before we tackle the Fire Nation. Fire Nation is gonna be pretty difficult, I think. Okay. Next stream Wednesday? We'll see, we'll see. We'll see what Satisfactory says about Wednesday streams. I will try though, I'll try to fit one in. It might be early streams because I will probably stream when Yenzi is at work. So it might be around the same time as today. We'll see. Okay, YouTube, if you want to be part of the raid, I don't even know if you want to raid someone. It's probably so early, no one is gonna online, right? Anyone online? Oh yeah, James is online. Okay, perfect. Yeah, YouTube, if you want to be part of the raid, twitch.tv/r_Elca gaming. No, Elca_gaming, like that. If not, I will see you on next stream. And yeah, hope you have a fun time. Have a nice rest of the week if I don't see you again. And yeah, until then, bye bye, YouTube. And Twitch, let's see. I think we're gonna raid